Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be using Plan and Makeup by Yolondo's brow soap. So with brow soap, all you have to do is rinse some water over it to activate it, get you a spoolie, and just mix it around. Then you just put the product where you need to place it. Brow soap is a product that helps lays down your eyebrow hairs. See right here? It lays it down quite nicely. The product is not cakey at all. It goes down very smoothly. But I like to just use my finger and just go over it. Just smooth it out, basically. So it should look something like this. This is the crayon case setting powder in the letter Y. This shade has a orange undertone, so it really goes right into my skin. I'm going to be putting the powder on top of the brow soap. Putting powder on top of the brow soap just helps it to basically stay all day. It will not budge, it will not move, it will not smudge. This is Plan and Makeup by Yolondo's pomade, and it's in the color dark brown ash. This product is super smooth. It glides right onto the skin. It is not cakey, it is not dry, it is very moist. You see how it just glides right on? That's how you want your product. Let's get into these brows. The quality of this pomade is out of this world. It just glides on so easy, just like butter. It melts right into your skin. So smooth, so soft. Next, I will be using lagirl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. So I'm just outlining my brows right now into the shape that I want them. They don't have to be perfect at all by any means, but you at least want them to look like they're related. They ain't gotta be twins, but at least make them look like they in the family. Now that you have the shape that you want, it's time to blend out that concealer. So what you want to do is just, see how I'm doing it? Just lightly, smoothly tapping it downwards as I'm patting it. Just patting it dry. Just keep patting until it's all blended in. It should look a little something like this. Now we're using Plan and Makeup by Yolondo's eyeshadow base in the shade Foundation. I am using the crayon case's blending brush just to blend out that foundation base. This is NYX white liquid liner, and I will be outlining the shape that I want. Make sure that you have both sides even, just like your eyebrows. You want to make sure that they're at least matching each other. Doesn't have to be perfect. You want to make sure that, you know, they're in the same family. Since I have really hooded eyes, when I'm doing this wing liner, I like to go right above my crease, just a little bit above my crease. If you have eyes like mine that's hooded, always go a little bit above your crease. Using the Beats by Debs glitter palette and some eyelash glue. Let's get into this glitter palette, y'all. Look at these colors. Now it's time to apply the eyelash glue all over the lid. When I tell you I was weak at this moment, I was weak, honey. That was my girlfriend's first appearance. Let's get back to the sleigh. This glitter, honey, was giving me a run for my money. It was falling everywhere. I just could not, for the life of me, get it together. Finally. Next, I'll be using lashes by the crayon case. We're going to go with the ones in the middle. You know the vibe. Next products we got is ilmakiage. I don't even know how to say that. Our LA Girl Pro and Fawn, our Juviasplace concealer, and our MAC foundation. I use two foundations because the MAC foundation is a little on the dark side, and the ilmakiage, however you say that word, that foundation is lighter than my skin complexion, like a shade lighter. So that's why I like to really mix the two to give me that flawless airbrush look. Yes, honey, don't forget that 5 head, girl. There's two things you can't forget: your 5 head and your throat. Okay, so now we're taking Playing in Makeup by Yolondo's brush from the champagne brush set, and we're gonna just set that concealer. contour palette. We're gonna go in with this shade right here. As y'all know, that's my favorite. Alright, so we're just gonna pack that in, but we're gonna tap really lightly. We don't want to do anything too hard. We don't want to put too much product on there. So you see how I'm tapping? I'm just tapping very gently. This is the Black Radiance Pressed Powder. I will be using this to contour my nose. As you can see from the product, I have had this for a long time, so don't judge me. I'm using Playing in Makeup by Yolondo's one of her brush from the Champagne brush sets. Back in with the brush from the Champagne brush set. This one had concealer on the brush previously, so I'm just going back in using that to fine tune my nose. And it is snatched. Now we are using a sponge that looks like an eraser. How cute. And going back in with the chalk dust, and we're gonna put this setting powder right under our eyes. Now we're gonna go back in with the CrayonCase's double-sided brush, and we're just gonna sweep off that chalk setting powder. See how I'm just using like a sweeping, dusting motion? Now I'm using the Hip Dot and SpongeBob blush palette. It's called Sandy Cheeks. How cute. I'm going back into the CrayonCase's contour palette. This time we're going to use this shade right here, which is called Trophy. For the highlighter, we'll be using the CrayonCase's highlighter in the shade AnGlowLa. This is how it looks on the inside. So pretty. We are using N&K lipstick in a light pink shade. And we're using the lip gloss by BeatsimoneBeauty in the shade called Wet Jewels. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.